What's up, Lee? What's going on, man? How's everything going over there? Just got in from the bar. How much did you spend? I actually kind of like having weekends off. But I'd also like it if I worked more than 40 hours a week, too. Golden State Warriors won me drinks and good money. What are Golden State Warriors? I haven't been in sports in years. Damn. Oh, that's right. That game was on tonight. I remember a lot of people talking about having high hopes for the Cavaliers. Dude, I haven't followed sports since 2007. I stopped following sports when I deployed. That was it. Oh, now we got 3 people in here. So who we got besides Lee? 4. Hey, you took advantage of it, man. I mean, a lot of people would, so I wouldn't feel guilty about it. Go to bed.
I would like to go to bed with you for a change.
I'm not going to bed for a while.
Why?
I already told you why.
No, you didn't. You just said go to bed. No other explanation. And then you disappeared.
What do you mean the crickets?
At least come inside.
What's up, Rod? Dude, I'm still surprised the Cavaliers lost after everything I was hearing. Hey, I do have a question for you though, Rod. On that Denali. Now, you said in one of your videos that you knew that they had replaced some wiring or completely bypassed a factory harness and added in extra. How come that extra wire wasn't? How come y'all didn't check that extra wire just to see if it had damage to it while y'all were under there? I'm talking about actually inspecting the wire, like checking for breaks and things like that. Maybe you could have found the corrosion beforehand. I don't know. I was just curious after that last video you uploaded, solving the problem and getting it up and running and everything. How far down was it corroded? How's the Mustang coming along? Well, there's the hood. All sanded down and primered, minus the backside of it. Backside's still in pretty good shape. I'm probably just going to scuff it up and throw a layer of primer on it. What, on the Mustang, Dakota? Oh, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a long while because I have to save the money up to start buying the parts. But Sunday, I am going to go ahead and yank the motor and tranny out of it. Go ahead and get that done out the way. I've already been talking to Rod about me boring at 30 over and beefing it up. With the engine in the Mustang Dakota? The motor runs. It only cost me, when I first got it, it only cost $80 to get it running. That was rebuilding the carburetor, a new fuel pump, and a new ignition coil. And throwing a battery in it and some gas. But no, the motor runs and everything. I want to keep it all original, but I want it to have a little bit more power than it does now. I mean, I'm going to put a 5-lug rear end in it anyway, so might as well make it to where I can have some fun with it. That's what I'm working on. That's one of the things I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to go online and price shop between Mustang Unlimited and CJ Pony. That way I can figure out who's going to be cheaper for certain parts and make a list of where to get it and how much it is, so I know how much I got to start saving up. But the top of it's dusty, but it's all sanded down now. Sanding down the coat of primer. Trunk lid is going to get restripped. I'm only doing what I was taught. Fun part is going to be sanding around all these little rivets so I can primer it before ordering new weather stripping. That's going to be the fun part. That's going to take a lot of time right there. A lot of this stuff I'm actually having to figure out on my own. Some things dear old dad taught, some things he didn't. Partially because he wasn't around long enough to. My wife was trying to talk me into earlier just sanding down the rear quarter panels, popping the dents out, and bondoing the ends of the quarter panels, basically fashioning it out of Bondo. That ain't happening. That's too much hassle. But no, tomorrow it's going to be a sanding day on for the front windshield and rear window. Priceless. And Sunday is going to be a motor and training pull, which I'm going to try and do a video on that and get it uploaded. Honestly, I should have been doing videos as I've been going through this, but when you got a busted laptop because your son won't pay attention, it's kind of hard to do things that way. What's up, Chopper? Toolbox. The hell, Rod, you know how easy it is to pull a straight 6. Couple bolts here, couple bolts there, and disconnect the radiator, and out she comes. You get anything from a Mustang, Chopper? Let's see, it cost me $500 to get the car, and I'm thinking I had to buy a new orbital sander and sandpaper and paint. Between buying the car, the parts to get it up and running, and paint and stuff, I probably spent about $200 between the motor and sanding and painting. That's it. Actually, not even 200. About $1.75. I don't have a P.O. box now. What's up, my world in OKC? How's it going? I've actually got a lot of your videos to catch up on, Chopper. I'm not even going to lie, dude. I'm just slowly starting to get back into this. That's good that you're feeling better. I actually took a day off from work because I didn't want to go, and just called in and said my son was sick. It's Oklahoma, my world. Every day's a mental health day. I'm definitely going to try and catch up on them, Chopper. So, I've definitely got to figure out this Bondo thing, though, because following the directions just don't work. It just drives too quickly according to the directions to actually get it on there smoothed out. And then it sounds like crap. Hey, I've never done Bondo before. Well, I followed the directions though, Rod. That's the thing. I done some on the hood and cut out a lot of the hardener that the directions said to use, and it came out a lot better than it did on the trunk. I'm going to have to completely strip the trunk down again and do it that way. Me, when I've never used something before. Stuff together or things like that. Nah. Directions, doesn't happen. Hey, sweetheart, can you get my phone charger out of the kitchen, please? Ah, never mind, I'll get it. Yep. Nice. Had to come in the house, get a little buggy outside. But yeah, the fun part's gonna be trying to do all this, and she's got to work basically all day, every day. What's up, Super Duty? Hey, you're not going to join in? But yeah. Hey, I've actually got one. I just need to finish setting it up. I want to do Patron, PayPal. I actually heard of a apparel company that you can go through, design your stuff, and get people to go over there. And when they order your shirts or whatnot, they keep a small percentage of the profit, and the rest of it gets deposited to your bank account or to your PayPal account, however you want to set it up. That's exactly it, Super Duty. I haven't checked into it yet. I just heard about it earlier.
What is it?
Teespring. T-E-E. Spring. That'd actually be a great way to supplement my income.
I've heard of Teespring.
I never have. Figured I can go on there, design some shirts, and unfortunately they don't do hats from what I was told. But it would be a great way to start getting money up for the Mustang. Use that money to fund the channel. I'm thinking about doing some hats. Who doesn't love a good patriotic hat? The great thing is, I don't care if I offend anybody about patriotism. Are you checking it out, darling?
Look,
So yeah, what does it look like?
it's fine.
Can't see your phone?
Nope, I'll move down and browsing.
Well, damn, Chopper just got back and he done missed half the chat. Told Chopper we'll have to catch back up on his videos. He's done a lot more stuff since I stopped doing YouTube so randomly. Well, I'm going to do 4-wheel disc brake. I'm going to add on some power steering and that kind of stuff. And I'm going to, Sunday I'm yanking the motor. Work on breaking it down. I need to call some machine shops and start pricing pistons and rings and all that kind of stuff. Because I want to have it bored 30
I
over.
want this so bad.
But I'm gonna bore it 30 over, beef it up a little bit, keep it all original, but yet surprise some people. What's up, Dirty? That's 200 cubic inch, so I'm not sure. Matter of fact, Rod, if you're still there, man, I might call you tomorrow to see if we can't figure that stuff out for that motor.
How long are you planning on live streaming? Because I would like to actually get a bit version.
Well, I've only been on here half hour, so I won't be on here for just a bit more. Ugh. Cut out. No, it's not my dad's Mustang. This one is mine. Mine is a 68 Mustang Coupe. With the original straight 6 and 3-speed tranny. No, I was going to ask if I call you tomorrow if we can figure out those numbers on the straight 6 after having it bored and all that kind of stuff. Nice. Oh, hey. Bill sold his Duster.
What?
Bill sold his Duster.
What Duster?
The one he had sitting right up against the fence in front of his trailer. That shitty looking green car. It was an old car. His wife always parked next to it, and it was always up along the fence at the road.
I didn't know it was a Duster. I didn't know what it was. I didn't pay enough attention to it.
Hey, that's fine, Rod. Just shoot me a text, man. It's all good. I got a lot of plans I gotta work on this weekend, and if I can do it this weekend, then I know how much money I gotta start saving and try and figure out how long it's going to take me to get this Mustang done. My thing is, I'm going to have to wait until Monday to call around to shops to get prices on boring that motor. Which means I'll probably have to order new heads in it. Well, worn out, I don't know. Do I want it to have more power? Yes.
It sounds fine.
It sounds good.
Pretty damn good, actually.
But I want it to have more power than it does, and it'll be great content for the channel. I'm going to do a video on yanking it and tearing it down and all that good stuff and rebuilding it. And
crazy fucker actually thinks I'm going to help him take the motor out.
Oh no, Tay's going to come over and help me take it out. I asked Tay if he would earlier while you were at work. But yeah.
Yeah, he probably could.
I wish. So would I, Chopper. So would I.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't have started a live stream and gone to bed, like I wanted to do an hour ago.
Wow.
Do not start with me.
Too late.
I worked longer than you today.
It's not my fault everybody opted to go home early.
I worked longer than you would have today if you hadn't have gotten to come home early.
Hey, I don't stop working from the time I crawl my ass in bed. I don't want to hear it. Hey, Chopper, at your age, man, don't do nothing too strenuous.
I know my mom's number.
Hang on, guys. I'll have the live stream back up in just a second. I need to check something out real quick. Hey, Katana, what's up, man?
It was double checking his mom's
Hey, Mom.
number. I don't have it saved.
No, nothing's wrong. I just got a favor to ask. How early are you planning on being up in the morning?
I work all day tomorrow, so he's got to get up
Well,
there
I would like
early
to come
in the
over
morning.
and get the engine hoist and the engine stand so I can pull the motor in the Mustang Sunday. A while. What time did you say you had to be at work, sweetheart?
11:45.
11:45. Does 10:30 work? Alright. Thanks, Mom. Love you. Bye. She's angry. I'm gonna poke her with a stick.
Plug it back up and put it back where you found
I
it.
can't reach the cable.
You plug it back up. And
It's 5 feet away on the other side of your ass.
plug it back up and put it back where you found it.
I can't reach the cable.
You reached it to unplug it. Plug it back up.
No, sorry, Katana. I had to verify my mother's house number.
I told him.
Content hidden. Hey, I would do that, but somebody get angry at me. Ow! Those are mine.
Cut them off. Put them in earrings.
Tacos. I like tacos. Ooh, Taco Bell sounds real good right now.
I made dinner. You can go eat leftovers.
I already have.
All of them?
About half of what was there.
I don't know how much is left.
About half of what you made.
No. There was less than half made when I left.
What are you working on? Oh wait, you're working. What is that vehicle? Is it a GMC or a Chevy SUV you're working on, Katana? Ah, Tahoe. Hey, I'm starting to feel the same way about this Mustang, but I committed to a project, so I'm going to finish it out.
Told you should have waited.
Where else are you going to find an original 68 Mustang for $500?
Probably nowhere, but you could have probably found something
Nice, Chopper.
more expensive that wasn't missing so much.
Yeah, a lot more expensive. I didn't want to go to Florida. Yeah, that's all that Mustang cost me was $500. Then I put $80 in it to get the motor running.
I think he was talking about Choppers too.
Well, it's also a recap. Spent $500 for the Mustang, $80 to get the motor running, which was an ignition coil, a fuel pump, and a carburetor rebuild kit. And then $60 on sanding and painting. So outside of buying it, I've probably only put about $160, $170 into it. Huh? I can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Never mind.
That's better. Hey, when she's asleep, she's actually peaceful. Ow!
Bye.
Later, Katana. That was a handful of chest hair.
Yes.
That hurt.
Yes.
Well, now everybody's leaving. See what happens when you start assaulting people?
I didn't assault.
People get off their phones and start calling the cops.
I didn't assault people.
No, you assaulted me.
Yes.
Spousal abuse.
No.
Yes. It's spousal abuse.
I prodded an alien.
Just because I can't get the flu or pneumonia or anything like that doesn't mean I'm an alien.
Hair's easy to go for.
At least she hasn't grabbed this hair.
He's lucky I didn't go for his nipples. He's got super sensitive nipples.
You know, I do still have enough reach to reach down there and shove a thumb up your ass.
And I will rip off your nipples.
Yeah, then I can say Jeff Dunn, my new puppet.
On YouTube.
So how'd that fire truck work out, Chopper? So it seems you're the only one still here, man. Well, I figured it was done. I mean, I know I got a lot of videos to catch up on. For a lot of people. So peaceful. Air. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Are you doing squinty eyes at me?
Get that damn camera out of my face. Talk to Chopper. Stop.
Hey, a no shot. I got a lot of electrical tape. That'll work for a little bit.
Wax.
You ain't waxing nothing. See, there's a reason why men do not wax their junk.
Who wants a YouTube video of me waxing him?
Well, let's see. Let's take it back. Nair, a hair remover, a chemical that burns hair off of the body. We put Nair on our testicles. And then we start to think, well, our shit's a little more coarse, so we let it sit for a little longer. And then we go to rinse it off. Hair falls off, goes down the drain. You know what follows? Nuts fall off, go down the drain.
It's your fault.
Did she like it, Chopper?
My best friends and I, when we were teenagers, used to duct tape each other to chairs and then time each other to see who could get out the fastest, just in case one of us ever got kidnapped, so that we would be prepared and be able to get out. We would also duct tape each other and then throw...
Because it was going to be an episode of Criminal Minds, Chopper.
We would also duct tape each other and then throw each other in the back of one of our mom's cars so that we would have to break out of the trunk.
Except by that point, all the cars are coming out with standard safety releases inside the trunks.
No, her mom had an old-ass car and it did not have a standard safety release.
Okay, so keep a hidden screwdriver up your butt and you can always get out.
Not keeping a screwdriver up my butt.
Right?
No.
And I was nowhere around for this.
We were practicing.
That's what they all say before they do 50 Shades of Grey.
It was me, Emily, and Kevin. I was dating Kevin at the time, so...
Oh no, she does like being tied up, so it wouldn't surprise me.
I like the knives more than being tied up.
Hey, I could tie you up and use knives.
But you don't.
Too much effort. I'm married. I shouldn't have to put that much effort into it anymore. So, how long have you been into bondage?
I just like the knife thing.
Well, yeah, that's why you like it when I do tie you up.
I don't. tie me up. But I'm not going to get upset when you don't. Well, I don't get upset when you don't.
But you like being tied up, so therefore you like bondage.
You've tied me up once.
Now, did this start during your practice sessions in case you ever got kidnapped, or was this developing before then?
That was for fun.
It's always for fun.
We just wanted to make sure that
You and Emily screwed her brother, didn't you? That's what it was.
No.
You screwed her brother at the same time.
No. One, that would be weird as fuck. Two, you know that I was a virgin before we got together.
But there was no evidence of it.
You know why?
A trampoline raped you. Okay. See, she was getting off on trampolines well before me. And then you have the bondage sessions. So-called practice in case ever kidnapped. Ow!
You deserve it.
She's a little nympho and won't even admit to it. I'm sure that's all she was doing was jumping around, Chopper. I mean, that's what trampolines are for.
Okay, yeah, because straddling a metal bar is so...
Hey, if he had a chastity deal on, he shouldn't have been over it. Just remember, I love you.
I'm gonna kill you in your sleep.
Hey, would you actually mind massaging my neck if I sit down on the floor?
I would.
I haven't been able to pop my neck in 3 days.
I'll massage you when we go to bed.
You won't stay awake. See? Already half asleep.
Again, I worked 9 hours today.
That's true. I have done it on a trampoline. You just let the trampoline do the work for you.
Lazy ass.
Hey, you can always just move out here, Chopper.
I clocked out with 25 hours and I work another 6 tomorrow.
Boing, boing, boing. And that's when you know it slipped into the wrong hole. Unless she's just a hoe and enjoys it neither. Really? A half hour away from a full 40-hour week? Wow.
The other Katie did 43 hours. Or is going to hit 43 hours this week. Ew. And
yeah, I would have needed a lot of breaks.
And the way the Colvin works is if you have different pay levels, like lifeguarding is $8.50 and swim instructors are $10. So whatever your highest pay is what your overtime pay is. So once she hits 40 hours, her overtime pay is $15 an hour.
Start working more.
We're not supposed to hit 40.
I'm not even going to pretend I know where that is, but it feels like they're on opposite ends of the continent.
Hot damn. I want $27 an hour.
Well, minimum wage in Australia is also like $20 an hour. Dom, one of the guys I work with, his brother is currently in Australia working, and his rent's only $150 a month.
Fucking
And he's
shit.
making $26 an hour.
Want to move to Australia?
I wouldn't mind moving to Australia, but who's going to pay to ship all our stuff there? That's minimum wage, Chopper?
I wouldn't mind moving to Australia either.
How hard is it to get guns?
They're illegal.
Actually, from what I've heard, you can get guns in Australia, but the paperwork and everything you have to go through is a huge pain in the ass. And in order to keep them in your house, you have to keep the firing pins separate from the bolt in a separate storage case and all this other kind of shit.
If it wasn't for the gun laws, I'd be totally cool living in Australia. Yeah.
Yeah, and how much do you pay in taxes, or do you? Okay, so let's say I'm moving from here to Australia, and I already have the guns and permits from America. Is it going to be hard to transfer all that, or... I wonder how hard that would be to find out. Hey, we're back up to 3 people. Now, when you say knife chopper, are you talking about one of these little 4-inch blade pocket knives, or are we talking about those big ass Bowie knives? Hey, that would be awesome, man.
I'm the type of person that always has a knife on them. And here, it's, the legal limit is 3-inch folding. And I usually carry that. Or you can have a straight blade of any length.
He doesn't own a toy knife.
If
I like that.
if you're carrying a folded knife, it has to be it's a 3-inch folded legal limit in Oklahoma, or you can have a straight blade of any length, but it has to be openly displayed. So technically, I could walk into a store with a sword on my back. I could be stopped and detained while questions are being asked as to why the hell I have a sword on my back.
Unless it's cops storing it, it's illegal for any kind of retail store to detain you because they are not police and have no kind of authority whatsoever.
But I could be detained for a short time.
No, they can't. Unless a cop is
not by a store, but like a cop could detain me for a short time to find out why I'm carrying a sword on my back. But technically, as long as it is...
means putting handcuffs on you. You have not committed a crime.
Yes, I know. You are not listening to me. For a short time, while they try to find out why I have a sword on my back, but as long as it is openly displayed but stays in the sheath, it is perfectly legal for you to carry a straight blade of any length in the state of Oklahoma. A straight fixed blade. I understand.
Yell in my ear like that again.
I understand the laws with the cops. I was not trying to get into it with that. I was trying the blade laws. And you were interrupting me. Heh. I bet that was fun.
Well, I'm sorry, but regardless of the laws, they have no reason to stop or detain you, i.e. putting you in handcuffs, unless they can prove that you have committed a crime or are about to commit a crime. So therefore, you don't even have to give them your identification.
Do they have a real reason to? No. But is it reasonable for a person to be walking around Walmart with a sword when there's not like some sort of con or something going on? Not really. So it is also understandable for them to be questioning me for walking around
Well, then at that point,
Walmart.
Just tell them they can walk around with you, but they can't detain you or hold you for anything.
Well, but not everybody's reasonable. I walk around Walmart with a knife all the time. I'm talking about with a big ass sword strapped to my back.
She's talking about like a katana or a broadsword, a long sword, something like that strapped to her back.
In the state of Oklahoma, it is legal to have a straight fixed blade of any length on your person anywhere as long as it is openly displayed. But you are highly likely to get stopped and questioned if you have one on you. That's what I was saying. Well, yeah, no, I feel like in a gun shop, nobody's gonna question you for anything.
I want to know why we don't bring back medieval time ideas. You know, like trial by combat.
People like witches.
That seems like it would be fun.
I'd be kicking knees out. Fight dirty.
Shatter a kneecap when they fall, turn around and decapitate them. Hey, let's just take it back to medieval times and the time of the Norse gods. The time of Vikings, when men were men.
I'd straight up just be kicking knees out.
Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch. Yeah, I swear I was born in the wrong time period. Life seems so simple in the movies back then and in the books for back then.
All you had to do was shit in a hole and hope you didn't catch the plague.
Yeah, you only had to worry about dying every day. Oh wait, you gotta do that more now.
No, don't have the plague anymore.
Looking for parts for my Wasteland Warrior buggy build.
Those were way more brutal than the movies make them look. You know that, right?
I know. Yeah. Hey, I can barely afford this car.
Yeah. Can you go to bed?
No. Never going to bed.
I'm really excited.
Hey, did you when I was showing the Mustang off, did you see it, Chopper?
Freezing.
Hey, before you do that,
Too late.
get a little more, please. Just dumping a can in there. No ice, no nothing. Give you a chance to unplug the fan so you're not freezing.
I tried to unplug the fan. I couldn't.
You reach behind the fridge.
No, I don't know where you have it plugged in.
You reach behind the fridge.
I did.
Hey, that works. I'm seriously thinking about checking into this Teespring t-shirt thing and start making up merchandise, and I can use that money to fund the channel for parts and content and that kind of stuff.
Splash YouTube my underwear.
How? My arm's in the way. My arm's in the way.
Still cold.
Well, I'm sorry. Nice. All right, check it, Chopper. All that old nasty green paint is gone. I just sanded it down to bare metal and threw some primer on it. Here's La Hood. The hood looks amazing. The only thing I gotta do to the bottom side of the hood, scuff it. What I gotta do to the hood is scuff it up and shoot it with some primer. And it's good to go. Oh, I'm going to try to. I have stuff planned for tomorrow, but most of it's going to be sitting inside looking up car parts anyways. So I can spend some time on YouTube, go through, watch your videos. Once the body's perfect, it's going to be jet black. Maybe some orange racing stripes. Well, not racing stripes, but pinstripes. Let's see. Sunday, I'm going to yank the motor and tranny. I got a neighbor that's going to help me do that. That way, because he also wants to learn how to do some automotive stuff. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to get the kids out here, do a little hand sanding so I don't have to. That goes around the windows. Ooh. Good luck finding one. But no, tomorrow I'm going to spend quite a bit of time on Mustangs Unlimited and CJ Pony, pricing parts and comparing to get the cheapest, but yet still get the parts I need. Luckily for me, though, let's see, I got to replace the torque boxes, floor supports, front driver and passenger floor pans, both rear quarter panels, front subframe, and a lot of the detail stuff like new handles. Unless you know of a way to redo chrome, I'm going to have to replace all the chrome on the car. New dash pad, of course, all new interior stuff. Now, a lot of the interior stuff is a lot cheaper than I thought it would be. I mean, for the headliner, the pads that glue to the roof, those are only 25 bucks for a pair. And then the headliner is only 50. Carpet is only like 150 bucks. Then of course I'm going to have to get the front seats reupholstered. And new dash pad. And that's it for the interior. Oh yeah, the interior's cheap. New door handles are cheap. But it's just a matter of going through, making a detailed list of everything I need and pricing it. Because I think I'm going to go ahead and order all the small detail stuff first, so I have it, and then work on getting the bigger stuff like the rear quarter panels, because they're all rotted out around the wheel wells, but the wheel wells are fine, so I don't have to replace those. It's just the quarter panels themselves. Oh yeah, there's a couple other things I got to replace. I just realized. Damn. Alright, check this out, Chopper. Hang on, my hand's in the way. Because it's all rusted out and beat away. But the firewall's fine. The only thing in there that's not rusted out. So yeah. Strut towers need replaced, the inner fenders, radiator core support, and this thing's practically gonna have a brand new front end on it. As far as the rear end area goes, I'm gonna have to check out where the subframe's bolted, well, welded, and all that good stuff, because I haven't had a chance to get up under there yet. Hey, Music Pro. No, Chopper literally rust is in the cab, which I've been working on that door, removing everything out of it today, which I'm going to be doing the driver door soon too, because this Chopper is what the door handles all look like. It's all pitted and popped. So we'll have to order new door handles and hardware for the inside. I got to order new driver side and passenger side mirrors. New vent windows, because these are pitted and popping. But all that stuff is on the cheap. I can order one thing here and one thing there every payday, and that ain't that big of a problem. What would be really nice is if my in-laws, I don't know, Christmas, buy me some parts for it. But after I have this motor yanked and I break it down and I get it to a machine shop to have it bored, I'm going to have to put an aftermarket radiator in it. Alright, man. Oh, it's all good, dude. It's all good, man. All right, Chopper, have a good one, bro. Hey, what's up? Well, I guess I'm gonna hop off this thing. So, I'll start doing some regular videos again and getting those uploaded and all that kind of good stuff. But I'll see y'all and talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night.